Alright folks, going live here, just jumped on the channel. Doing it in my truck today. I was fishing all day yesterday and this morning, and I got home in my little pickup truck, and my wife had a flat tire. The tire shops were closed, being a Sunday, so I'm kind of forced to do my scrapping, or do my feeding the homeless out of my little truck today, which is quite alright as well. Alright, I see I got somebody in the show. I don't feel crazy talking to myself. Just out here feeding the homeless. I usually do this every Sunday about 3 in the afternoon. Running really late today. Usually feed was, like I said, about 3 in the afternoon on Sundays. But as my schedule went today, I ended up having to do it later in the day. Had a flat tire on the wife's truck. Just got back from the lake. Still got the boat loaded on the truck. For those who can't, I don't know if you can see that or not, but what you're seeing up above your head right here, that's my aluminum boat, my canoe. I was fishing earlier at Lake Waco. But what this is all about, if you know, I feed the homeless every weekend and sometimes during the week as well. Headed to feed them right now. I've got about 40 bags of food. Included in every bag is plenty of snacks, chopped pineapple, fruit cups, bananas, a couple of meals for everybody. Sorry it's so noisy. I got the windows down in this little pickup of mine. It is a no AC truck. Hey, what's going on, Donald? Good to see you. Good to see you, Carrie. Good to see everybody in here. Orbit Flyer. Hey, Orbit Flyer. Yes, folks, a little change up today. Instead of going around in my wife's air-conditioned truck and getting this done, we are doing it today in the hot little scrap truck that I have. No AC in it, but I don't mind. These people are out here on these streets and they have no AC either. So I figured the least I can do, since my wife's tire is flat on her truck, is take my little truck and make sure we take care of business just like we do every Sunday. Busy, didn't really want to do this. At some point today, I was so dang busy, I was like, once I got back from the lake, I done unloaded a bunch of fishing equipment and different things, and it was getting later by the minute. And I realized, well, no matter what time it gets to be, I'm going to go feed the homeless tonight, no matter what. And here it is, almost 7 o'clock, and I'm out and about. It's actually starting to cool off a little bit, which is a good thing. Now, like I said, we got 40 blessing bags with us today. We got 40 people who've been getting fruits or bananas or both with their meals and their drinks. I did have a lot of soda pops today, a lot of Mountain Dew Blue and regular Mountain Dew, and a lot of bottled water. There's a lot of times they only get water, and then there's times where they get a little bit of everything. Sodas, fruit drinks, just no telling what I'm going to get every day, every week. It's really hard to say. Trash channel was timed out by Donald Strick. All right, good job, Donald. Take care of that business. Yes, folks, this is a noisy little rackety little 1985 Nissan pickup truck that I have. It is a little raggedy truck, but it is a workhorse, 5-speed standard. Just the perfect size for throwing my boat on top of and head out to the lake usually. So, but I never got a chance today, being so busy, to get this boat off the truck. I literally just left it on the truck. And so we're out feeding the homeless today with the boat on the back of the truck, or on top of the truck, should I say. No biggie. Now I'm down here closer to Waco Drive where the homeless people are. I'm starting to get in a position where I'm looking for them now, actively looking for them at the gas stations and things. So hopefully we'll get to feed them, get it done pretty quick, and get back to the house. But I've got 4 coolers now that are totally full of these blessing bags. Like I said, bananas, a meal, snacks, and something to drink for everybody. Got the trusty taser with me today in case I need it. Hopefully not. Like I said, we don't know how hard it's going to be to find these people. Like I said, I usually don't come out this late. But I'm sure they're out and about. I see one now. Speaking of the homeless people, I'm fixing to bust a turn. I know this guy right here. And there's another one. I see a couple of them, it looks like. Alright, folks, we're going to bust a U-turn and show you what it's like. Go feed a couple of homeless people in a hurry. We're going to make the block. We'll pass out a blessing bag. First victim, as I like to say. Now, 99% of the food is frozen when I put it in these bags, and it gets a little time to thaw out while it's on my couch while we're bagging it. But for the most part, I keep everything in the cooler. Go from the deep freeze to the couch to be bagged up, and then right back into coolers. That way we don't ever have any issues with something being not fresh or set down too long. This is all pre-cooked food though. A lot of it's sandwiches, but a lot of the burritos and things are pre-cooked meals. Folks, I'm having to do this in a hurry. We'll get this guy a bag out the window as we go. Here you go, Charles. Hey, Charles. Mr. Charles, got you some groceries, man. Yes, sir. And just like that. I know that guy. I've actually met him several times. I met him a couple of Christmases ago when I was feeding the homeless over there on the other side of Waco, over by the Flying J. Out here I am looking beside the gas stations. Sometimes they hang out by the stores, do a little panhandling. And I've got my regular stops that I usually check, like skate park here. I go down by the bronze bulls and cows, down by the river. It's a good spot. The lady looking at me crazy with this boat on top of my truck. That's a sight to see. Yes, folks, I got about a 16-foot boat on the truck. Well, maybe these homeless people will start recognizing both of my vehicles. That way, when they see me, they don't have to hide anymore. They can pop their head out and basically saves me from having to hunt them down so much when they stand up and step out. Those are not homeless girls. Those are little skateboard girls. Put their little skateboard helmets on. Now this guy here is sleeping in the street. Thanks for food, man. Thank you. Glad y'all didn't have to see that. That guy was sick. Well, we fed 2 people now, folks. It's that quick and easy. That's how it goes. Zigzag around, find them when you can. We appreciate everybody for joining in. I'm from Texas. It's Missy, or Mr. Missy. Nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Yeah, this is a local Waco, Texas channel. One of these days I'm going to do a live video where I take y'all around Waco and show you all the sights. Maybe one day take y'all around Waco and show you all the different artwork they got on the wall. They got a lot of concrete artwork and a lot of really, really nice work done with spray paint on the sides of these buildings, big murals and things, beautifying the city a little bit. Look at this Getting started, folks. We are about 10 minutes in. Hey, Nancy. I see Nancy. Seen things in the last 20 years you never thought would happen. Northwest of Dallas. I think I see a homeless person, but this is a one-way street, I believe. We're going to do a little zigzagging, a little driving. Alright, trying to read a few comments. We got some trolls in here, like usual. That's about par for the course. That's alright, we accept trolls as well. We let them throw their comments in there too. Unless they get ugly. When they get ugly, then I have one of my moderators take them on out. We do believe in free speech on this channel. Say, bringing over a bag of food. How you doing, man? Just got your bag of food, something to eat, something to drink.
Oh, the problem is I can't really take it in there. They won't.
Really?
Yeah. I can take right now, but the rest of it,
Okay. Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Just wanted the water. I think they go and sleep in these homeless shelters at night, and I don't think they let them carry anything in. Oh, I can't see behind me with this boat. That is one of the issues with coming out this late. A lot of these people have got a option to sleep here. Got that food? Y'all hungry? How you doing, man? Yes, sir. Banana, something to eat, something to drink. It's all in there. You grab him one.
There's an old lady up here on this porch. I'm gonna take her one.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
She's new, so.
All right, good deal. Thank you, sir.
And then, of course, you buzzed out the ladies under the bridge down there.
That's where I'm headed now.
All right, Bubba.
Thank you, thank you. I'll see away a couple more. Just that quick and easy. Yeah, I think about 7 o'clock. These places down here are let a lot of these people sleep. They can sleep over when it's 80, 90, 100 degrees out here. I got some free food if you're hungry. I got blessing bags. There's water in the bags. Some of them got water, some of them got soda pop. I understand.
God bless you.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day. Just like that. Even the lady, they all need something to drink. I noticed that these people are thirsty out here. It is 100 degrees out here if you don't know. It's starting to cool off. It's down to about 96 here in Waco. Yes, a lot of these people stay at Salvation Army and a place called My Brother's Keeper. 2 or 3 different places here in town that I know of that let several of them spend the night when it's really, really miserably hot. People throwing their trash out. How rude. Throw your trash in the street, people. It's uncalled for. Yes, folks, we are just bebopping around. It may take a little longer than normal to feed these people, considering a lot of them are already getting close to getting into the shelters and things, and they will not let them take anything into the shelter, food-wise or anything like that for some reason. I guess I kind of understand that. See lots of cars parked down here on the side. I'm sure people are doing the prostitution of the drugs thing. That's kind of something you see here is just down here on Skid Row by where the homeless are at that time. You see all kinds of crazy stuff. Hello, Miss Tracy. Yeah, I was fishing earlier today. My wife's truck got a flat, so here I am. All right, we got about 5 or 6 people here. Oh, jump out and try to help. Yes, ma'am, I got a boat on top of the truck today.
Don't look directly at him. I haven't seen anyone else.
Several things. Open them up.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Man, weighs a ton. So how are things going? Okay.
Sorry, I was fishing earlier today.
Oh, good. Did you catch any fish?
No, ma'am, I did not. A little bit of fish, but I always do catch some fish. Oh, okay. Stay the water, that helps.
There you go.
We gonna have a blessed day.
Yep, and all our love to your wife. And the name of Jesus, just keep safe.
Yes, ma'am. Alrighty, folks, back at it. Just fed about 6 people. Alrighty. Yes, ma'am. Yep, my truck is noisy. It's got a squealing belt. Like I said, it's a raggedy old work truck, but I don't care. It works harder than most vehicles I've had. I'll be honest with you. I throw 3,000, 4,000 pounds in the back of this truck some days. Really a big glare on the screen on my end, so I'm having a hard time reading the comments. But I do encourage everybody to comment. It helps the channel. It helps with the algorithm, I'm told. We still got a ton of food, folks, and we are headed down towards downtown. I think the best answer is to probably get back out on Waco Drive. I've seen several people out on Waco Drive hours ago when I was out trying to get a tire. It didn't work out that way. But I think I see a few more people in front of me now. Yes, folks, there's several people down here. A lot of them probably, I assume, have vehicles and do not have a place to stay. Probably can't afford to rent or whatever. So I see 3 or 4 or 5 cars here at the homeless shelter. It makes me think that these people can afford to stay in motel rooms some days they can. Just depending on when their paychecks roll or whatever. But a lot of these people are homeless, but some of them still have vehicles, so they're not totally without means. When you lose your vehicle and your identification and your ways to get a job, that's when it really gets rough. Now we're riding here beside the silos, which is Magnolia Silos. You ever watch Home, the Home Decorator channel or whatever it is? They have their own channel now. They have their own magazine, Chip and Joanna Gaines. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but they make this town famous for a lot of people and bring a lot of tourism here, a ton of tourism. Millions of people have been to Waco to just come see the houses these two people built and all the stuff they offer. Here they sell candles and all kinds of stuff now at Magnolia. There's a lot of businesses that have cropped up in the last several years behind the fact that Magnolia here and is makes for a pretty good I guess say tourist trap. But it brings in nicer restaurants and things of that nature. I'm starting to see a lot more coffee bars and little sandwich shops. And who would have thought you would ever be able to make a living on selling coffee? But who would have thought coffee would be $9 a glass either? Yes, folks, we're just down here rolling, looking for the homeless. Headed closer to the bronze cows is where we're actually one of our destinations. Alright, taking the back roads. It was about 100 degrees all day today. I was in the water a good part of this morning, fishing, swimming, just trying to stay cool out of the lake. A friend of mine has a birthday. My birthday's later this month. His birthday's in a few days, and so every year we're both he's one of my fishing buddies. So every year he invites several people out to a fishing spot where he rents a kind of like a little cabin, a little screened-in area at Lake Waco. Pretty nice. Brought a big fan with me, big Monster Shop fan. It's in the back of the truck as well. Help keep things cool. There's a guy riding a wheelie on a motorcycle. Let's see how many people we find down here at the bronze cows this late in the day. Hard to say, folks. I'm sure my wife's ready for me to get back home, but I told her, well, I've been gone all weekend. Another hour or two not going to make a difference. All right, I think I see a couple of homeless people coming up. Yep, here we go. I see a few people, not too many. We're going to jump out, go check it out, see what we need to do. All right, folks, let's jump out. Find some people. There's the boat, folks. If you haven't seen, got my Trump stickers on my boat. Well, let's see. I got a couple of people down here. Looks like I see 3 or 4 or 5 people. We're gonna grab a couple of bags and invite everybody over to the truck. This is how we do it. Grab a couple, walk over here, hand them out. The bronze cows here in Waco. How y'all doing? Got that food today? Yes, sir. Sodas, meals, snacks, a little bit of everything. Rest of it's over the truck. You want to come grab one? Let's see if there's anybody over here real quick. All right. I don't see anybody down there. Okie doke. Pretty cool. Big bronze cow. How you doing, man? Here you go, sir. Here you go. We'll grab a few more out of here. Hand them out. How many people we got over there? Looks like about 6. All right. Well, we're gonna get one cooler out. One cooler knocked out anyway, right quick. Well, that makes for one empty cooler. As soon as I go pass these three out. Nice view. I was running late. Running late today. There you go, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Fruit cups and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh. How many more we got down here? We got 3 more over here. Alrighty. I got that food. Y'all hungry? I got fruit, snacks, and food. Alright. How you doing, man? It's over here at the truck. You want to come grab it? I got several bags still left. You hungry, man? I got food.
I appreciate it. God bless today. I ate a lot of food.
Okay.
I will save it for somebody that needs it.
Okay. Yes, sir. Bananas, water, sodas, snacks, and fruit cups, and a meal. Yes, sir. They're at the truck. I'll have to go grab some more. I've got plenty. 2 more. Okay. 3 more. Alrighty. Yes, folks, we are going to grab 3 more bags and come down this way. It's nice out here. Really nice view of the water. Finally starting to cool off this time of day. It's just pretty much miserable in the morning or in the afternoon. Get lots of walking in, folks. I had a Fitbit. No telling what number I'd have on my. I had one of them little wrist bracelets that tell you how many miles you walked a day. I would have to say I probably walk a few miles a day, every day. With my job, several things. It's actually one of the things probably one of the best things I do for myself is I stay active. And that's true for everybody. The more active you can be, the more active you are, the better it's going to be on your body. You live longer when you live healthier. All right, we got 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and we're headed that way. These people ought to come to the truck instead of making me walk, but that's all right. I don't mind. Now, this is a really cool bronze statue while we're down here. The detail I like. Yes, folks, back down at the river. I want to thank everybody for joining in on the show. Hello, Nancy, Donald, everybody, Gary. Here you go, man. Here you go. Yes, sir. Y'all too. All right. I hear somebody's car alarm going off like crazy. I think I see somebody on a bicycle. We're going to try to find the rest of them. Yep, somebody bumped somebody's car. Made your alarm go off. What fun, what fun. All right, folks, we're fixing to get back in the truck and get back on the hunt. I got that free food today. You hungry? Yes, sir. Let me grab you something real quick. Empty. Soda water in this one. There you go. Yes, sir. All right, folks. Get this magnet going. All right, back in the truck. We're about halfway there, folks. About 30 minutes time. About half knocked. Got it about half knocked out. About par for the course. All right, folks. Back on the hunt, looking for some more people to feed. Out here on the mission. Yes, folks, I am down here looking for people at the benches and at the parks. Still got lots of food to give away. Alright, folks, not trying to be too quiet or anything or ignore y'all. I'm just doing a little bit of driving, a little bit of scoping out, looking for the next person sleeping on the curb or tucked between two buildings. We're fixing to get back on Waco Drive, which is the main drag, to see how many people I could find. But first, I think I changed my mind. I think I want to go over by Webster Street, because Webster is where the Salvation Army is, which is one of the places that there's usually a pretty good congregation out there. I forgot to stop by there earlier. We'll go by there now. We're on 5th Street in Webster, right here by the Waco County Courthouse. Or should I say McLennan County Courthouse. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, just a little bit warm out. Not much of a breeze today. Came in late enough, yep. Wealth is not possible without exploiting people. I don't know if that's true. I believe that I've had a lot of jobs I never felt exploited, and I did appreciate the money. So I guess that's true in some cases, but I don't really know. Not in my particular case. I don't believe it's an issue. But yes, big business and greed runs the world. There's no doubt about that. Alright, we're going down here. Right by the Dr. Pepper Museum. Pretty neat place. You've never been there. I'm sure you haven't. Most of you haven't been to Waco. But Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper was invented here in Waco by a pharmacist who had a seltzer well, I believe it was. I see a bunch of scrap metal. Too bad I can't have it. My truck's full. There's the Salvation Army right there. Perfect. Yeah, a lot of these folks that I normally run into out here on a day-to-day basis, a lot of these people I run out here on a day-to-day basis are already shacked up for the night at these Salvation Army and this other place. That's why I'm not finding as many people as I normally do. I'm assuming. I see a few people out here sleeping. That's a start. Oh, I see a few more. Great, great, great. Good deal. We're fixing to feed some more. I love it. I love it. Good deal. Got them passed out everywhere. All right. How y'all doing? I got some free food and drinks here if y'all want something.
Oh, yeah.
Let me jump out real quick.
I missed dinner here.
You missed dinner. Well, I got you dinner.
Thank you, sir.
I usually got socks on hand today.
All right, that's all right.
I got food. You hungry? Bananas, snacks, a meal, and some water and drinks. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them got like
I miss my own niece. I used to have one just like this. Back in the 90s, I did.
good little trucks.
Yeah.
They last forever.
Yeah, you just got to take care of the man for it.
That's it.
And the parts are special, kind of special, though. All right, appreciate it.
You got some water? They're in those bags. They're two bottles of water in them bags.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I miss that. I miss dinner here. Yeah, I did too. I know I need
Bear with me, folks. I had one of my straps come loose.
Got you a your canoe, huh?
Oh yeah, I was fishing this morning. I was at Lake Waco and no, I don't. Some bags do, some bags don't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just give it to somebody else. Instead of throwing that food away, give it away. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, that's a horrible sound. The guy's a veteran. He looks like he's living out of his car. That is so sad. I think I see a couple of homeless people in front of him. How y'all doing? Got some free food? Some food? I got you. Here you go, man. Grab one for the partner too over there. Sir. Uh-huh. Alright, folks. Still got a few bags left. These people aren't homeless. These people are just out on a walk. We're now down to, I would say probably about, I'm guessing about 10 bags. We're going to get it done though, folks. That's the way it goes. Bounce around and run into these people. Usually doesn't take this long to find these people because of the fact they're in clusters usually time, a lot of times. Yes, folks, it is warm out here. About to run a red light. Need to stop myself. Yes, folks, we are getting it done as usual, just later than usual. Gonna get back on the main drag of Waco Drive. There's usually 3 or 4 people panhandling over there. Oh, that water looked good at that fountain. Make me want to go jump in it. I don't think they'll agree with that, but wipe the sweat out of my eyes. Come on, little car. What are you doing? I hate paralyzed drivers. I hate to say it, but some of these drivers, they act like they're skittish. I don't understand why people get behind the wheel and just slow down and just drive like a normal person. Don't obstruct the flow of traffic, please. Yes, folks, we're going to zigzag up and down Waco Drive a couple of times. I'm sure we can find a few people. Once I get rid of what's left here in the front seat in this crate right here, in this blue igloo, then all we will have left is what's in the long red cooler in the back. So we're getting it done, folks. Good deal, good deal. All right. And I want to thank everybody, including Donald Strickland on my channel, that have contributed to this cause more than once, or anybody that's contributed to this cause even a little bit. I appreciate it. I'm sure the homeless people appreciate it, whether they know where it's coming from or not. But truth be known, it is such a blessing to be able to share, especially for me, considering I've never really had a lot. I don't actually want for months. And now that I have opportunity to share a large amount of food every week, have been for a long time, God has made it so that I believe I'll never be hungry again. I believe God is blessing me in my efforts and in several people's efforts to make sure that we get the homeless fed one way or another. And so all this has come together just like that. It started with just an idea a couple, 3 Christmases ago. And now it is something that I do weekly. So it's a wonderful blessing. Sometimes I feed people 2 or 3 times a week. It's getting down here to the south side of Waco. I'll get out here a little closer to my job area. Further we go down Waco Drive. We're going to bust a U-turn. So for future reference, folks, I will be trying not to do it so late in the day. Because obviously I hassle to find them. Yeah, I think a lot of them get in the shelters by 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And probably a lot of them don't recognize my truck. But we're still going to get it done. Looking at all the gas stations beside them. Sure seen a lot of scrap out today, being that I'm in a full truck. The truck's full of coolers, And the boat, a little bit overflow today, a little bit full. Headed that way. Call this central heat and air here in Texas is what the lady told me earlier. When I was feeding 4 or 5 earlier, Miss, I forget her name, but there's a lady that I feed pretty regular underneath the bridge there. She said they call that central heat and air. When you're standing out, I guess in the street or anywhere, and you're actually getting a breeze, that central heat and air is catching a breeze from the wind. Because, you know, those folks don't have any air conditioning going on whatsoever. I bet a lot of them would just love to be in the air for a few hours, cool off, get the opportunity here and there. We're getting back down to the south side a little bit here. What a glorious day to be alive. Now tomorrow I will be jumping back on the channel doing some political stuff. I'm talking politics. Actually behind a little bit. There's a guy, right? On this guy or not? Hard to tell. Alrighty, folks, out here feeding the homeless. If you just popped onto the channel, trying to get it done, I think I see somebody over here at the back of the store. We'll find out. Thank you. Somebody finally let me over. That's nice. Oh, yeah, I see some people. Yeah. See my opportunity to feed a few more. There's a black couple I see all the time with a dog I haven't seen today. They're usually not far from here. Oh, here we go. Jackpot. Several people right here. Man, I got food for y'all. Y'all hungry? I got snacks and food. Let me hook y'all up. Let me get my taser out. This looks like a dangerous situation. Got the trusty taser out. Put it in the pocket. Get some food for these folks. It's a good wide one. We don't whip. I don't like a little skinny dude. There you go. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Give some to everybody. God bless you. Sir. Every Sunday. Oh, yeah? Sunday, Heck yeah. Yeah, you see this truck? Black super truck. God bless you, man. Heck yeah. God bless you, man. Thank you. All right. Got one more for the front seat. You down the river back there? I was on Lake Waco earlier today. Oh. Buddy mine had birthday and down there. Thanks, man. God bless you. Well, every drop of the food is out of the back of the truck. And we are down to 3 bags in the front. I love it, folks. Getting it done. Last 3 bags. Mission almost accomplished. All right. Wife's probably wondering where I'm at. Be all right. 40 people in 50 minutes. That's pretty good, folks. I found 4 people just there. I don't know if y'all could see or not when I pulled up. 3 or 4 black guys. They're not handling this heat very well. I've seen several of them today that were sick, throwing up sick. Not a good sign. I don't know if it's the drugs they're doing. I don't know if it's the heat. I have no idea, but I've seen 2 or 3 sick today. Probably on them bad drugs. They all look like they on fentanyl. Yeah, it's me. It's my guess. Just guessing. Not sure though. Alrighty, folks. We got 3 to go. I bet we can find 3 people on the way home. May have to stop and get me something to drink before long. I wonder if there's any more people at the skate park. I'm curious. Yep, I see somebody at the skate park. I think it's our last stop. We've been by there once. We're going to go back by there. Gonna be the last stop, I bet you folks. We're gonna find some people. Hoping so anyway. Alright. Okie doke. Let's see if we can get this done. Let's see if we can get a couple more people fed today. I'm out here feeding people today. Need a sack of food? Yeah, we're down to a couple of bags. I see a lady carrying a throw net. Huh. Wonder if it's for sale. Got the boat on the truck and everything. I figured could always use another throw net. I'm not trying to freak this lady out. I'm not trying to creep on her or nothing. Just want to ask her about the throw net. I got food. Are you hungry? I got food. Huh. She may not be home. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes with these people. Here's a little cul-de-sac where sometimes they'll be sleeping. At times. Read a few comments. Afternoon, brother. Afternoon, back. Politics in the U.S. is heating up. That is no doubt about it. Yes, sir. Perfect. I found me another one. There you go, man.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, bro.
Uh-huh.
God bless you, bro. Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. He approached me. I didn't know he was homeless or not. If you ask and you know what I got, you can have it. You want a sandwich, you want a soda, something? You see me out here passing this food out. You don't have, I guess, necessarily have to be homeless. Just hungry. That's all. All right, over here. I can knock this thing out. Two left. Two left. And I see somebody directly in front of me. Alrighty. We'll hook this guy right here up. And I got some food, something to drink. You hungry? Yes, sir. Got one left. Guy's out there working on his bicycle. Trying to cut across, car pulled right in front of me to block my way. Lots of people out. A lot of people out today. Not too many. Having to hunt for them a little bit, but it's going about it's they're normal. 35, 40 people in a hurry. Today is exactly 40 people that we're feeding. So we got 39 fed and got one bag left. Last the Mohicans, folks. There we go. There's two guys and one bag. How y'all doing? And I got one bag of food left. Y'all can split it or whatever y'all need to do. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Uh-huh. That's all I got, man. Yep, folks, it's a done deal. It's over with. It's all over. Oh, good day. Gonna head back to the house now. 58 minutes fed 40 people exactly. A little more zigzagging today than normal because it is so late in the day. But no worries. Got it done as usual. Alright, folks, we're gonna call this a end of the day, end of the show, a sign off. Hey, see you next time. Look forward to doing this again, same time, same place next weekend. Hopefully a little earlier in the day, like 3 o'clock is usually my time that I do these things. Get a job. I got a job. What you talking about? I got several jobs. Get a job. It's harder to get a job than most people realize once you don't have one. I went as long as 3 months looking for a job in the past. Get a job. That's 53 minutes more than I did. Thank you for what you did. I do encourage everybody to be helpful when they can to their fellow man. Don't be a hater. Be kind. Share when you can. Oh, it sounds like I got a nail in my tire. I hope not. That'll be two nails. That'll be two tires in one day. Here's something ticking on my tire. Hopefully it's just a piece of gravel. Find out if I can get up my tires flat. Have 2 trucks with 2 flat tires. Be lovely. But enough about me and my story and my situation. I just want to let everybody know I am muchly appreciative for everybody that jumps in, joins in, shows up each and every time. Or anybody that's just new to the channel, popping in for the first time and saying, what's this guy doing riding around that little raggedy truck? All in my scooters and boats. Well, out here doing what I can to help mankind. One meal at a time. What I got for you today, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. I will see you 3-ish next Sunday and Monday as well, and the rest of the week when it comes to talking shit about what's going on in politics. And like Nancy says on the channel here in the comments, politics is heating up. We're waiting to see people go to jail. It's coming. I'm ready. All right, folks. Like, subscribe, and share. Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for joining. Over and out.